Skyzone.Society.
Yo, what's going on to all my people out there in the sports world? You know what I mean? If you don't recognize us, we back again. For the people that might be new, get tapped into the Zone Sports
We
Podcast.
here.
You know what I mean? On behalf of your host, your boy Big V. You know what I'm saying? For all my people that can see on the YouTube / hear us on the SoundCloud, I got my co-host over there. You know what I mean? What's going on, my guy?
What's up, Big Vito Corleone? It's your boy Corey. Never telling the same old story. It's your boy COOL. Still wondering what the hell. Yo, it's your boy Cool. See now the floozy. For those in YouTube land, man, we got a name for y'all. Right there.
Yes, sir.
Right there. What's up, man?
What's going on? You know what I mean? You know, we got a lot to get to. The people,
Woo.
we let the people on a little hiatus. We'll get to all that. But before we do all that, I gotta let the people know who we sponsored by. We sponsored by my brand, Skyzone.Society. Make sure you're shopping at Skyzone.Society.bigcartel.com. You know what I mean?
Sir.
For everything we got to offer over there. Hats, tees, it's almost hoodie season. People, come holler at us. Yo, the last time we saw my co-host over here, you know what I mean? He wasn't a father in the physical form.
Yeah.
He is now a proud father of a beautiful baby girl, man. Oh my goodness. Corey,
Dude.
how man?
I know how you feel now.
You know how I feel?
I know how you feel now. Like the thing about like becoming a dad is especially your first time parent like myself, is that it's overwhelming, but you still feel good afterwards of all the potential. And holding that girl on delivery day, you know what I'm saying, was like, it was surreal. Like even now, I still can't believe I got a little girl downstairs with a mom. Like even now. And now she's 2 months. So she's getting at that point where she's constantly is looking at her surroundings, right? And when I kiss her, she starts laughing and grinning, or like when you feeding her, those eyes, they just lock in on you. And it's just dude, now the dirty diapers I could do without, but you know what I'm saying? The spit ups on daddy's shirt and his basketball shorts, but that's part of being a parent. It's kind of like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's a great feeling. It really is. I mean, again, all the parents out there, y'all know, like, yeah, of course it ain't. He ain't gonna sit here and paint it with rose colored glasses or nothing like that. It's tough work, and that adjustment is real. And postpartum it can definitely be real, or whatnot. So it's like all that stuff. My deal is just making sure that I'm always there for my wife whenever I need her. And every time I wake up and see my wife, I'm always like, hey, how are you doing? I never forget about my wife. Like the kid's gonna be the kid. Like a baby's gonna be a baby. The baby's gonna be all right. You feed her, you get those diapers changed, you make sure she sleeps, yada, yada, yada. I always check in with my wife and make sure there's anything that I can do. And by the way, for those in YouTube land, yes, she had to grant permission for me to resume the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a tag team thing. And I tell you what, little Corey, she be kicking both of our high points, and there's 2 parents in the house. I could, and one thing real quick, Big Vito, another salute to all the single parents out there. And I think I told you this before, and I'll say it again real quick because I know we got a boatload to get into. I used to think a single parent was like, I remember, my parents, they busted up when I was like 6, 7 years old. So I saw my dad on the weekends. I saw my mom on the weekday or whatever. And it's like, I would hear my mom or other people be like, oh yeah, well, single parenting is hard. It's that and the third. I'm like, well, nah, they ain't no single parents. I see both of them every week. Nah, dog. They ain't nothing like 2 parents being in the house at the same time. So salute to all the single parents out there. I feel you. I'm sorry. I keep your head up. That's all I got. And boy,
it's you get a different perspective when you have your own kids. I have a line in one of my songs where I'm actually just talking about, you know what I mean, there's some family oriented things where I say, you know, two parents in the same house makes you rich. I never had that. So accept my gift. I was talking to my kids. They'll understand how rich of a feeling it is to have two parents, and you only
in the same house.
And I'm telling you, they won't. And lucky for them, they won't ever have to know or have anything to compare it to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you have something to compare it to, I'm telling you, man, and it's nothing short of being rich to me. Nothing short of it. I'm telling you.
You got to say that for the people in the back. You right about that.
I'm telling you, bro. Like the feeling that you think that you feel when you're rich, it's beyond that. That have both parents in the same household and you being one of them. You know what I mean? Like it's different. It's different, bro. It's different. I'm telling you. I spoke to my wife about that when we first had Kavari. Like it was different. I mean, just not only that, just raising Alexis, it was different. You know what I mean? Like just seeing that aspect of it. You know what I mean? It's different, man. And people just don't understand. You know what I mean? And people don't understand too. Men go through postpartum, man. I went through that shit.
Yeah.
I went through that shit. Like, that shit is real, bro. Like when I went through I went through with my son. Like I was like for like the first maybe 4 to 5 months, I was really standoffish with my son. Like I tried, you know what I mean? And I knew something was off though. Like I was really a lot more standoffish with my son than I was with my daughter. You know what I mean? Like, and like no matter how hard I try to throw myself into it, something inside of me just wouldn't allow me to grasp that aspect, like of having. I think it was just having two kids so close back to back. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't. I didn't like. For me, I think part of me wasn't allowing myself to enjoy that right away because I was still trying to enjoy our youngest daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had just had her. Like my kids are a year and a half apart. So you can imagine the pregnancy time. Exactly. You can imagine the pregnancy time between the two. It's only a few months of not being pregnant and being pregnant. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get adjusted to raising Alexis at the time, who was probably like 11 or 12, and then we got Kavari now, who's a new baby.
Wow.
So I'm loving that, and then I get her pregnant again. So I'm still trying to find that balance, and trying to find that balance was overwhelming and wasn't allowing me to be the best father I could be to my son. I shook that shit off though, but men go through it. You know what I mean? Men go through it. Men go through it. Me and my son, we tight as ever now. Me and my son, that's my dog now, of course. But yeah, man. Like I had to talk to my moms about it. You know what I mean? Like
that's real, yo.
So yeah, men go through it. I don't think a lot of men recognize it. You know what I mean? Because men aren't nurturing off the gate all the time. You know
no question. Hashtag daddy daycare full effect. Already off gate. It's kind of like, Corey be crying. I'm like, oh, honey, she'll be all right. Let her cry for about an hour or two. She'll be all right. Like, no, can't do that
for about an hour or two.
I'm like, I want to see how long this is gonna last here.
Well, you try
because that's how we was brought up.
That's how we was brought up.
Where our parents let ourselves cry ourselves out. Yeah.
Yes, bro. Yeah.
You're right about that nurturing part. But my wife got that. I'm kind of like, oh, she'll be all right. She's breathing, right?
Yeah, she's still breathing. You know how I know? Because she's still crying. You know what I mean? And doctors will tell you crying is good for them, for the lungs. They'll tell you it's good for the lungs. So
you're right.
I was wondering too. I said, yo, let her cry. I'm gonna let her cry it out for about 30 to an hour, maybe 45. We might cut.
I did that 2 Fridays ago, and I thought I was gonna have to get a divorce because my wife won't have it.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you the best thing for y'all when because it's gonna come to a point where your wife is gonna say, you know what? She has to cry it out tonight. I'm tired. She has to learn. She has to, especially when it comes to sleeping in that crib part.
Yeah,
she's gonna have to learn how to sleep in that crib. She's gonna have to cry it out for maybe a week until she get adjusted. The best thing I can tell y'all to do is what me and my wife had to do. Yo, put your AirPods in.
Yep.
I promise you, it's golden. It is so golden. Put your AirPods in. I promise you.
We do that in the living room now.
Man, it is like peace. It is like
you're gonna drive yourself crazy if you don't. Yeah.
If you don't, bro. I'm telling you, man. Yo, I'm so happy, man, that your wife had a great delivery, though. I'm happy,
man.
You know that you're back here on the podcast. You know
we here, 50th show,
it's the 50th show. You know, what the hell? What 50 of them things, Corey?
And shout out to my man Killer. I peeped the last one. And again, dog, real quick, because I know this is a bunch of catching up, man. I done promoted it before, I'm gonna promote it again. Y'all have got to check out Games of Strange with my man Big Vito. I watched the one with your PlayStation 5 issues.
Oh,
and it was just like I felt for you, dog. I'm just like, yo, like what is Sony doing? Anyway, y'all, Big Vito put the link up. Y'all check that out. Y'all need to watch that. That's good. That is very informative. It's very good, and it talks about the process that you got to deal with Sony and or their third-party stuff. Because I was just like, yo, wait a minute, what you mean PS5? I ain't think none of the PlayStation's messed up. What do you mean? And see, I don't have a PlayStation 5 yet.
That's what I'm here
it's
for.
Very informative. I'm gonna quit yapping about it. Y'all need to check out Games of Strange. I can't remember which episode it was, but it was legend. I think you had 2 parts to it.
I did.
I think you talked about the one where you get ready to send it off, and you had another one where you got it back in the. Yeah. I saw both of them. Games of Strange. I gotta check that out.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Definitely, Corey. I appreciate you for being part of this 50 episode joint, though, man. We 50 here. I brought out the Ciroc, baby. You know what I mean? For the episode, man. I gotta pour a shot for us, man. You know what I mean? We gotta toast this, man. We gotta toast.
I'm gonna toast with my grape juice, but we gonna toast that.
We gonna toast that, man. We gotta toast the 50 episodes, man. And you becoming a dad, and
yes, sir,
and long life, man, and good health to the families, and both Corey's and the missus, man. You know what I mean? Cheers, my G.
Salud.
Yes, sir, man. Corey, you know who I'm not going to be cheersing to on this episode, though?
Oh, talk to the people. Talk to them. Oh, this is like watching Tom and Jerry this past weekend on these NFL football games.
Corey, what the hell is going on? I would not be giving any toast to any kickers in the NFL this week, Corey.
Nah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you did not watch any NFL game, I'm here to tell you, the kicking was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, it was.
And atrocious is giving it a compliment, Corey.
Yeah.
Corey, I want to read a stat.
Go for it.
Just to put things in perspective of how terrible the kicking, the field goal kicking, the long distance kicking, the chip shots. Corey, I want to read a stat to put some things in perspective, Corey. And this is from InsideHook.com, by the way.
All right.
There were 15 missed kicks in the 14 games that were played on the NFL opening Sunday.
God, nobody.
I'm going to just leave that there. That's all I want to read, Corey. That's it.
Yeah.
Corey, I'm going to make this statement. And I'm gonna just ask the question after I make this statement. And I don't even know why I'm asking this question, because I'm pretty sure we both already agree that the kicking was terrible.
It was bad.
Corey, are you aware that my coach fired our kicker Blankenship immediately?
Immediately, yes.
Monday morning after he shanked and stunk up the field. On Sunday against the Houston Texans, let me not say he stunk up the field, because you know what, Corey? I feel like, to me, and maybe you will agree, I feel like, man, I feel like we should give Blankenship some grace. I think he's earned some grace in his career. Has he not, Corey?
He was hell in Georgia, man.
Corey, what?
He was a good kicker.
He was the guy.
I do think y'all pulled the trigger too quick.
Thank you. That wasn't the question that for the topic, but I'm glad that you agree with me, because when I saw that, I said, man, I think we overreacted just a little bit. You know what I mean? But Corey, I want to ask you, man, did the kickers ruin week 1 of the NFL this week?
In short answer, yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no.
Okay.
So obviously, with your Colts going to a tie with the Texans.
Tie.
I just and the thing, I mean, and I kind of flipped in. I missed a lot of the 1 o'clock games because the 49ers played at 1 o'clock, and it's just like I don't even want to get started with that. But obviously, had Blankenship had hit the field goal, they would have won, right?
Yep.
But then we could go down to the game of the Steelers and the Bengals.
Oh my God.
Where I felt like the Bengals should have won over the Steelers, and had it not been for the kicker, I think the Bengals would have won. I feel that, right? Those are my two yeses where I'm like, yeah, they stuck up the joint. But then we got Monday Night Football. Mm-hmm. You got my nigga named Geno Smith, quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. Sorry, NFL West rivalry. I can't get away from that. Going against the Denver Broncos with Russell Wilson.
Yep.
And the coach, who name I can't remember, but it really doesn't matter, thought that it would be a better idea for old buddy, whoever the kicker is, old buddy, to kick a 64-yard field. Now, Big V, I am not going to blame that said kicker, whatever his name is. I'm not blaming him. The only cat who hit a 63 or 64-yarder was Sebastian Janikowski, who used to play with the Raiders a few years ago. Mm-hmm. And unless it was him, who's not in the league anymore, he's 84 years old.
Yeah.
And maybe Justin Tucker for the Baltimore Ravens. You give that ball to daggone Russell Wilson and see if he can convert a 4th and 5. That's all I got to say. So short answer, yes and no. But yeah, overall, the kicker stunk, man.
The kicker stunk, Corey.
They stunk up the joint, Big V.
Come on, Corey. They stunk up the joint, Corey. Like, come on, man. I mean, Corey, everywhere I look, the game was coming down to a horrible kicking. I mean, Corey. Like, yo, man. I mean, can we talk about Russell? I mean, Russell Wilson and everything like that. We're talking about that now and that kick and everything. What a horrible decision to go for a 60-something yard kick when you have such a prestigious quarterback such as Russell Wilson. I give the ball to him, Corey. I give the ball to him.
You pay him $200+ million, Big V, to make plays like that, where you don't have to settle for a 64-yarder.
I'm not gonna pay the kick. I'm paying my kicker over here, maybe $80,000. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like if I was paying the kicker $200+ million, then we had a whole nother conversation.
He'll be kicking on first down if that was the case. Absolutely.
When we get to the other side of our own 20-yard line, you're gonna kick a 90-yarder. That's what I'm paying that type of money.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't, Corey. I don't understand what that call was about, man. But everywhere I look, man, everywhere I turned Sunday, man, everywhere I turned was horrible kicking, Corey. 14 missed kicks, 15 missed kicks. What does that say? Let me see again. Look, 15 missed kicks in the 14 games that was played, Corey.
God done. Yeah, that's bad, man. That's bad.
Corey, that is bad. A lot of the games came down to kicking on Sunday. They did, Corey. But you know what game did not come down to kicking, Corey?
Oh, my God.
You know what game did not come down to kicking, Corey? That Cowboys game.
How about them Cowboys?
Corey, for years now, I have been trying to still figure out why are the Dallas Cowboys named America's team, Corey. I'm from America, and I don't like to lose.
Did you ever get a vote on like who's America's team? Did it ever come to you like in the mail or email? Or
I never,
because nobody asked me either. I'm just asking because I might have missed it.
So the Census Bureau didn't come down to your crib with the America's team packet and asked you to select ABC. Got it? Because they never came to me either. So I've been trying to figure out how have they been deemed America's team. I'm from America. I don't like losing.
Nah.
And when I think of the Dallas Cowboys, I think of losing. Corey, in my opinion, if I had it my way, maybe, just maybe, and maybe not now, but, holistically, maybe America's team, maybe should have been the Patriots. I don't know.
Maybe during that run,
During the run, I mean, I don't know. I know maybe it should switch, especially now, because years and years and decades of Dallas is America's team. It has to stop, Corey. It has to stop. You know, Dallas always comes in rough around the edges every season. Some seasons they come in blazing. Just some. They give you a glimmer of hope of their greatness, especially during a lot of the Tony Romo era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They gave us some glimmers of greatness. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm all jokes aside, all Dallas hate aside, they gave us some shots of greatness throughout the years, Corey.
Yeah.
Corey, and ladies and gentlemen of the podcast, if you did not see the game on Sunday, Dak Prescott got injured.
Yeah.
I want to say that again, because this is not light. Dak Prescott got injured, and the rumor is he will be out 6 to 8 weeks. Is it a fractured finger, Corey?
Yeah, so he hit I think he hit his thumb
on the throwing hand.
Of the throwing hand? It is his throwing hand, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he hit his and this was, he said he heard it on the defensive helmet, right?
Yeah, yep.
What a way to start the season. Corey, not only is your back against the wall because you are the Dallas Cowboys who ain't won anything in decades. Here yet again, y'all didn't make any real off-season free agent splashes. And you start the season off with your guy, your leader, Dak Prescott, getting injured, and they're saying he's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks, Corey.
Yeah.
That's half the season, Corey.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, Corey. Is this season over for the Dallas Cowboys, man?
Yes, and I'm not even saying it as a hater. Yes, emphatically yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Even though I'm a certified Dallas Cowboy hater, I don't risk injury on nobody. No. I want the Dallas Cowboys to get their asses whooped at full strength. Absolutely. That pleases me more because now you got a built-in excuse. The reason why I say the season is over, and the scenario is a little bit different, but it's semi-parallel in this way, Big V. Russell Wilson had the same injury, I want to say last year, where he injured either his hand or part of his hand throwing a ball on a defender's helmet. Same as what they're saying is that, Russell Wilson's going to be back, 6 to 8 weeks. He ended up coming back in like week 5. His hand, his passes was errant. It just wasn't quite where it needed to be. Again, different scenarios. They don't really have an offensive line in Seattle and stuff like that. But now you got Jerry Jones coming out and saying, he could be back after week 4. So
that's cap though. Jerry always cap.
That's straight up cap.
He cap.
Now, what some people are buying some of the cap is because is that, with doctors, they say 6 to 8 weeks to cover themselves. Hey, I'm not a doctor. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But I do feel like doctors always tell you a good time frame and whenever you got to heal from something, whether it's a broken bone or whether it's something else. So I do feel like the 6 to 8 weeks is there for a reason, more so just to CYA on the doctor's end. Yeah. Jerry Jones said he could come back basically after week 4 or a week 4, week 5. You know what? Yeah, he can come back. He ain't gonna be able to throw with nothing, bro. He's not like, you look at Russell Wilson from last year, it was the same type of injury. I don't know if it was the thumb or more so the index finger. But, and again, I'm no football aficionado, but you need that thumb to grip the back of that football when you're trying to put a spiral on it through the laces. And if that thumb ain't where it need to be, or it's more wide, or you can't really just like you're supposed to, them passes ain't gonna work. And not only that, your let's just say if you can pass, you're gonna be limited. What, bubble screens? Who you gonna have? Who you got outside of Metcalf to really get some yaks. Right? Who you going? What, you gonna throw a bubble screen to Travis Homer, the running back, and let him bust one for 60? I mean, I mean, not Travis Homer, but I mean, anybody, Ezekiel Elliott,
anybody.
You know, that's hard, man.
Yeah, especially when your offense isn't even predicated on short passing like that. You know what I mean? And you got to think, if you start doing that, how CeeDee Lamb gonna feel when his touches start getting limited.
That's exactly right.
Or I mean, I guess you could short pass the CeeDee Lamb to death, but where's the beauty in having CeeDee Lamb run out for 5 to 10 yards?
Exactly. When I look at CeeDee Lamb, I think of more so of a deep threat.
Of course.
As opposed to a bubble screen type of guy.
He's wearing 88 for a reason, Corey.
Bingo. No, in all due respect, he wore that for a reason. Because that boy bad now.
He bad. Corey, I think I gotta agree with you, Corey. This season may be over for the Dallas Cowboys, and this is all jokes aside, all hate aside.
Yeah. We don't root for no injuries now. We never rooted for that.
You know, we joke on Dallas because we both hate Dallas. That's just what it is. It's just a mutual funny hate thing. But when it comes to just talking sports, this isn't good, Corey. Corey, I want to read you the 2 quarterbacks that are backing Dak Prescott. And they have to. And I want to read you the 2 that they have to choose from, Corey.
Yeah,
they go by the name of Cooper Rush.
Yeah, my man Cooper Rush
and Will Greer.
I think he used to play for Florida back in the day.
He ain't
definitely.
They both
bottom of the barrel.
That's going to be tough, Corey. Trying to.
But then you get into the dilemma too, Big V, of. With Dak, if somebody on the radio had a good point today, was like, well, Dad, do you play Dak Prescott at 65, 70%, or do you pay 100% Cooper Rush or Will Disley? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn, that's a fair question.
That's a very fair question. Like, no jokes aside. Yeah. I mean, you talking about, Mike McCarthy's job may be on the line. You know what I mean, you talking about.
I think it is on the line. Even when Dak's healthy, it was on the line.
That's a fact. And then now you talk about him losing sleep at night trying to scheme for these 2 guys.
I'm going to Jerry Jones and say, you know what, man, go ahead and take me out, dog. Go ahead and take me out. I'm firing myself.
Now, bro, this is.
I ain't sticking around for this.
I mean, you lost. You already 0-1, and now you have to go into the next possibly 6 to 8 weeks.
Ooh.
Okay,
it's 17 games now, Big V, and that's gonna be a long season, dog.
Right. I mean, let's just say possibly you come back in 5. You already 0-1. Okay, so in 5 games, you may go 1-4.
Ooh.
So then that come back, you what? 1-5?
The only thing that I will remotely say is that they're in the NFC East, so there's a chance, but
like it is every year.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I already had Dallas counted out before Dak even got hurt. so this isn't adding to anything anything beneficial.
Yeah.
Nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm I normally give Corey the floor around this time for him to do his segment. No, not this week. No.
Let's do it, baby.
No. I'm coming here. I'm spearheading my segment. Shout out to my guy, Alvo Kid. What up, Alvo Kid?
Shout out to the homie.
You know what I mean? This is the what type of shit you want segment. You know what I mean? This is episode 50, Corey. I'm here to turn it up a bit. Because Corey, I want to know something. I want to know something, Corey. I want to know what type of shit will the Carolina Panthers on Sunday. I'm here to talk about it. Bro, I've been waiting and I'm fired up, Corey. Because I'm going to tell you why. I want to tell you why I'm fired up. Yo, shout out to my guy, Ovo Kid. Not for inspiring the segment with this catchphrase of his song, you know what I mean, that's out right now, you know what I mean? But no, I want to talk about why this segment is definitely inspired by Alvo Kid. Yo, I was on the phone with my little bro, Alvo Kid. He said, yo, man, you watching the Panthers game? I said, yeah, I watched them for laughs. Why would I be watching them right now? I'm on 2K23, bro. I'm not watching the fucking Panthers game. No. He said, bro. He said, I thought you was a fan. He always trolling me. He said, I thought you was a fan. You know I ain't no fan. Stop playing with me. Whatever. So I said, yo, I'm still on the phone with him. I paused 2K23. I said, look, let me pause the game. And because I'm still talking to him. I had watched football all day because I knew the Panthers only come on in our region at 1 o'clock. So I wasn't even stressing of watching the game because the Colts weren't on TV. I said, man, fuck the game. I'm gonna play 2K23. So my man called, I paused the game. I said, look, he said, yo, the Panthers right now, they're in the fourth quarter. I said, we're okay. Cut the game on. I witnessed them take the lead, right?
Yeah.
A minute and 7 seconds ago. I witnessed them take the lead after kicking the field goal, right? I said, yo, okay. I said, you Panthers, y'all playing the Browns. Y'all might win. I hadn't even seen none of the game prior to this minute and 7 seconds left for it. None of it. Next thing I know, I see my guy Brissett. You know I love Brissett. Shout out to my guy Brissett, man. You know I love my guy Brissett. You know we got love for Brissett on this podcast. You know what I mean? I was so glad to see him with a starting position. I said, oh God, my guy Brissett over there. This might go another way, Corey. Let me see how this play out. I say, nah, the Browns, they're not good enough to start all the way from maybe the 20 and come down and score on the Panthers with a minute and 7 seconds left. No way. They're not that good.
Yeah.
First down and 10. Browns got the ball.
Oh.
Right when the Browns got the ball, you know what I told my guy Alvo Kid? I swear to God, I told him this. I said, man, I think the Panthers got this in the bag, but the Panthers gonna panther most of the time. I literally said the Panthers gonna panther most of the time. Guess what happened? First down to first and 10. Brissett dropped back to throw. Brissett reached to the throw. Flag on the play. What's going on? It gotta be offensive holding. Gotta be offensive holding. Guess what it was, Corey? Guess what it was, ladies and gentlemen of the pod and Zone Land? Guess what it was if you didn't watch the game? You guessed it. It was a flag on the Panthers. Oh, what kind of flag, V? What kind of flag was it? Glad you asked. Roughing the passer. Corey. Roughing the passer. And I know everybody like, so what? It's still time to go. Oh, but guess what? If you don't understand football, that's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
That's an instant, not 5, not 10.
Automatic first down, too.
It is the largest penalty I've ever seen in football. 15
it's
yards
bad.
That way.
Automatic first down.
I said, oh my God. The Panthers are about to panther. Next play. Boom. Boom. Browns start Brownsing. I said, hold on. They got some time left, and they're ways back. They're sending the kicker in. Hold up. I know y'all like, so what? No, not so what. They sent the kicker in for a 58-yard field goal. And I know y'all like, hold on, Big V. You just said it was 15 missed kicks out of the 14 games played. Well, let me tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, this was not one of them. No. This guy sent a 58-yard field goal and still had enough leg on to kick from 70, Corey.
He could have kicked it from Japan.
Oh my, Corey. He could have kicked it from Japan. He had enough leg on it.
I thought he was going to miss it, man.
Corey, it was so beautiful how it hooked. Pause. It was so beautiful how it hooked and went through the goal, the upright, and still had enough leg on it. Corey, I fell out my seat laughing so hard. I'm still on the phone with my little bro, Alvo Kid. I'm laughing so hard because I just got there saying, I watched the Panthers for laughter. Corey, they are this close from being in my book right next to the Cowboys for laughter. I promise you, Corey, I died laughing. I was on the phone turning red. He said, yo, V, you just said the Panthers were going to panther.
Yeah.
I know. And this is why I don't root for you guys. You stink. I can't stand watching you guys because y'all always Panther. You guys always Panther and Panther and Panther. How the heck? What type of shit you on? How
Hey,
do
what
you
type
eat?
of ish they on, bro?
Corey,
God,
Corey, why aren't they in zone? We can have Jacoby Brissett and shout my guy Brissett. It's no knock on Brissett. But
Yeah.
why are you sending a pass blitz for Brissett and not in prevent? Not
Exactly.
in zone. What type of shit are you on?
Exactly.
Why are you sending a blitz, Corey, when they have to go the length of the field?
Yeah. Yep.
You're in the fourth quarter with a minute and 7
Gotta
to
make you
go.
earn it, man. Like, you don't give them that. I don't know what they was doing at the end.
Corey, they were at home. What type of shit were they on? Panthers. What a way to start the season.
Panthers.
What a way to start the season by Panthering, Corey.
Oh.
What type of shit you on, man?
Panthers go Panther. I'll be damned.
I'll be damned, Corey. Oh my God. Man. Oh my God. Oh my God. I couldn't wait to come in here and get at these guys, Corey. What type of shit y'all on, Panthers? Come on, get it together.
What they on, bro?
Oh,
I'll be damned.
Boy. Oh. Corey, I'm glad to have you back on the pod, man.
We back, baby.
We back, baby.
Like we never left.
We back like we never left. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's been calling me, asking what's up with the pod. Corey, they thought we broke up. No.
Oh,
they asked me that. They said, man, y'all beefing. What happened with the pod? No, man. If you've been watching and paying attention, that's how I know you ain't really watching. You ain't tapped into us because we told y'all we was gonna be gone. We told you my man was having a baby.
My man, Big Vito, said I could get paternity leave after my wife and we produced, and we needed every last single week. Okay.
Yes.
We did it every last week.
Absolutely, man. And if you need some more, all you gotta do is call me. Just call me.
It's all good. We gonna make it work big time.
Man, shout out to everybody that's been patient. Everybody's been calling. Everybody's been waiting.
Back, baby.
We back. Sir. We got y'all covered right here with episode 50. We got 50 more of them things plus some to go.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Y'all just stay tuned and we got y'all, man. Corey, I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, my guy.
Kiss the baby, kiss the wife.
You already know.
You know what I mean? You keep being the great dad you are. You know what I mean? You keep
Appreciate
doing that,
my brother.
You know what I mean? Until next time, y'all. Y'all be good. We're gonna tap into y'all each and every Wednesday how we be doing. But until next time, man. Peace, man.
Peace out, my brother.